Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to another new roguelike. This one came suggested from our good friend Gandalthorpe, mostly on the Discord here. So we're checking out the demo for Moonsigil Atlas. It is a upcoming roguelike deck builder. The reviews for the demo are really high, 97%, but not that many reviews. Let's get into it. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a way to redo the tutorial. I'm afraid I'm going to have to try my best to explain this, and forgive me. Feel free to ask questions if you got there. So you do not have energy. Okay, I'm going to compare it to Slay the Spire a lot or use terms from Slay the Spire, just to be clear. But obviously this is our hand. We don't have energy per se. Instead, you fill up this board in front of you with the sigils from your hand. So you can see like how much space it's going to take up on the board when you do that. The enemy is going to attack us for 3 damage and also is planning to place a hostile sigil on the board, but we'd like to at least block for 3. Rune, apply 4 shield to this rune's region on play. It says region because this is the attacking region from this enemy. It gets more complicated when there's going to be more enemies, obviously. So I only need to block once, so we can just put this down almost anywhere. I say almost anywhere. Oh, right, Starfall also applies 4 shield to ourselves, so you can already see that we're blocking the damage, but also deals 4 damage 2 times. So I could have probably just done that instead, honestly. Let's rotate this bad boy. We'd have to make sure this triangle in particular is in the attacking region. That shield will not hold over. Remove a non-hostile sigil from the board. It doesn't hurt anything if you do that, but you don't get the card back either. We can play the bolt, and if you do this, you can remove that. Didn't really matter, though, at the end of the day. So we're fully blocking. We did some damage to our enemy. This is the first combat of a run, by the way. So this card has no effect. It just blocks space on the board. Enemy is dealing 7. We can work around that, right? So maybe something like this again. Then we ward here again also. And then we can squeeze 2 bolts this way. That way we get another full block. 3 damage, and they're placing more again. Dissipate, ward, bolt. I do not have lethal, it looks to me. So it's going to be a similar turn to last time. Now, I wonder, is it useful to kind of take up more space on the board here? So I can't do this, right? It won't let me? Correct. Can I? It says a non-hostile, so I cannot remove that. I wonder. I'm watching these. Okay, so they all disappeared, then it's putting more on. Okay. Understood. I was wondering if we could block it. And this should be lethal. Boom. First combat is complete. Move a card from your discard pile to your hand. Odd shape there, huh? But potentially not bad in particular. You can skip the gain of spectral dust. The shatter fragments of an astral gem. Collect 3 to recombine them. Turn start, draw a card. Persist 2. So this will remain on the board. So I get an extra card for 2 or 3 turns. Play. Deal 0 damage, increased by 2 for each card drawn this turn. Very big, though. I can imagine card draw is very good. This is also sort of card draw, right? Kind of like the sound of moderation, though. Now, remove a tile from one of your cards or do more combat. Permanently remove an entire card from your deck. Card upgrade focus. Let's do another combat then and go that way. We got double scorpions, so you'd have to block from each side potentially. This enemy is planning to buff itself. This enemy is planning to attack for 5. So let's block here, but I'm going to attack this scorpion. Maybe we can kill it next turn, right? Now, I can't get the ward in here, the triangle that we'd like to block, because it's just awkward. So I'm going to take 1 damage. There's no way out of that, as far as I can tell. So I guess we're just going to play the bolt on that Scorpo. Call it a day after that. So now you're attacking for 7. You're buffing yourself. Now, luckily, I did get some damage here. So we got enough for lethal. There was a chance I was not going to get it. Now, I'll put that over there. See no reason to remove anything. No reason to really play that either, but so be it. 7 damage we're looking at. So I should play the Starfall so that this triangle is, like, barely in there, maybe? You know? Instead of covering the whole thing like last time. Oh, I can also remove it. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh, whoops, that might have been bad. Hold on, I'll fix it, I swear. Am I gonna fix it? I'm not so certain I can fix it. I think that was a bad placement, to say the least. Well, wait a minute. We're fully blocking anyway, so... It's fine. It's fine. I'm overthinking things. And one more bolt. Interesting that we can have multiple moderations like that if the deck is thin enough, huh? Alright, Scorpion is gone. Deals 0 damage, increased by 2 for each card drawn this turn. Could be okay. Rune, apply 4 shield to this rune's region on play. Oh, right, of course. Draw 2 cards also. I like that, I think. Temporarily gain 5 focus. What does focus do? All damage dealt by this card is increased by X. Oh, adjacent sigils. Temporarily gain 5 focus. I see. I think I liked Fortify. So now we get to remove an entire card from the deck. Is it a ward or a bolt? The thing is, I really don't want to draw too many wards because they're so hard to fit. So I think I'm going to drop that. Card, upgrade focus. Permanently give a focus to one of your cards. All damage dealt by this card is increased by X. Permanently give 2 focus to a card in my deck. I think it's safe to say you want to give it to Starfall, right? Now it's 6 times 2, so that's very juicy. So we want to keep seeking that card out if we can, basically, right? Sounds good to me. Triple enemies now. 3, 3, 4. When an enemy attacks multiple times, your shield applies to each attack individually. Oh, I would not have guessed that. For instance, if an enemy attacks 3 times for 7 damage each, you can fully block that attack with 7 shield. So I only need 3 up here, 4 down there. This enemy is planning to buff itself. Okay. Got it. I got you, baby. So I need to put that in there. And then I'm probably just going to dissipate it, honestly. Methinks. Then I draw 2 cards. Moderation to draw some cards later. Let's get it out of there. Wait, what did I just block? Oh, I blocked yours. Perhaps I should have thought about that a bit more. How do I fit... the best number of bolts in here? I kind of wonder. And or just enough wards, too, while I was at it. Maybe there was a better way to do this. Almost certainly. Certainly not dealing a lot of damage. I think we target this. I'm worried because that guy's buffing himself, but I think you gotta take out the things with less health. This is a hard combat already, I can't help but think. Now you're coming in for 9 out here, honey. Where are you attacking? What's your area? I see it now. There's no overlap, though, sadly. 6 damage times 2. Let's block over on that side. You're down to just 2, thankfully. We got a second dissipate in here. I'll get rid of it then. Maybe a ward there. I don't want a ward up here because you're going to die. So I can't block any more there, sadly. We just play the bolt. Looks like you're buffing yourself too. This enemy is planning to place a hostile sigil on your board. I don't think there's any point in playing that. Took 1 damage. Now you're hitting for 4 apiece and 5. Oh, God. What is this sigil? No, wait. I tried to right-click to do something differently. Overlapping sigils add a copy of Enwebbed to your hand. I assume that's not good. Wait, what? Why did I get a second Fortify? Play. Add a copy of Enwebbed to your hand. Wait, that's good. Oh. Okay, so... But wait, huh? Oh, it's like a preview thing if you right-click instead. It shows you, like, what happens. Do I get an extra copy? No. Play to exhaust this card. Never mind, it's not what I thought. I am blocking you, though, now. Have some more moderation, I guess. So I keep... All I have to do is click, but I keep dragging, which is a mistake. big mistake, I tell you. I don't want to get an extra copy. Or get another unwebbed, I should say. I now cannot fit that in there, of course. So let's put the bolt down over there. Can I fit 2 wards here? Can, but I'm going to get an unwebbed. I guess that could be worse. Wait, did that block? It did. Okay. Okay, that could be worse. But now your strength went up and you're getting very scary. 13? Seriously? Okay. You're dead. Exact lethal. Thank God for that. But now I'm taking 5 and there's not much I can do about it. This isn't an elite combat because holy crap. Ow. You're buffing yourself again. Another moderation. That's fine, I think. I'm probably just going to dissipate that. So that I can get the space back up. You can do that for double damage. And I kind of don't have room for anything after that. I kind of just got to pray that I have lethal next turn, but if I don't draw a Starfall, I don't know if it's very likely. I did not draw Starfall. 13 times 2. My guy, my dude. So I'm going to take 10, right? Wait, hold on. Woo. Okay, it's not that bad. But it's spicy. That is indeed spicy. What's that do? When attacking this enemy hits an additional time for each stack. And now I have Starfall, so it's dead. Good lord. Draw a card. Infuse a card in your hand with focus too. When I play this, I draw a card. Then I infuse a card in my hand with focus too. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Ooh. Draw 3 cards. Infuse a card in your hand with focus too. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Add a card permanently to your deck. We want something here, right? Light Scatter sounds pretty damn good for some amount of AoE, and I can imagine that you're going to need some, right? Permanently remove a card from your deck. Permanently add a forbidden card to your deck. Oh my stars. Remove a tile from one of your cards. I still like the idea of removing a card. It's got to be a bolt this time, though, right? I think it's safe to say. This is an elite combat. Remove a tile from one of your cards. So you can make one of them simpler, easier to play, essentially, right? Why don't we try that? I think you can only do this once. Can't do it to moderation. There's Fortified. There's Light Scatter. What would help the most, I wonder? What would help the most? I mean, you want to make sure you always play that. It's probably just getting rid of something on Light Scatter here. I can picture the Novice Starbreaker. I can dissipate it after, I guess. 3 and 3. You're not dealing any damage this turn. 12 damage to all. Very nice. Bolt. Guess I'm going to focus on you, since you seem to be the debuffer. And I rune up here. We fully block. No need to dissipate. Okay. Now you're putting some crap here. On board, all shield runes protect against 1 less damage. I can't remove it. Hostile persists for 4. 3 shield each. That's fine. So, since I'm fully blocking, maybe I should hit you? You're buffing yourself. I don't know, actually. Probably not. I think you still just get rid of something here. Put the moderation down. Can I play this? I can. Worth it. Okay. Rally. 13 damage, dude. Starfall is back, though. Followed by a bolt. Bingo bongo. That went much smoother. Exhaust this card. Turn start. Apply 2 stacks of exposed to the enemy with the most remaining health. Expose. This enemy takes 1 more damage from direct attacks per stack. Lasts for the entire encounter. Deal 4 damage twice and draw a card with Twin Flare. Apply 2 stacks of exposed. Exhaust this card on play. You have Persist. Turn start. Apply 2 stacks of exposed to the enemy. Wow, so good against a boss. I'm tempted to just take the Twin Flare. But I guess I'll take that. I'm kind of glad it's exhaust, right? Okay, so I did not draw what I hoped. I have no card draw at this present time. So I don't think any of this matters too much. Just deal as much damage as you can, and we get to move on. You're going to put some hostile sigils on the board. Turn start. Spread this sigil. Does that mean I want to block it off? 9 damage coming in already. I'm going to assume so. At turn start, here's Enervate. I have Starfall. We definitely want to play that. It blocks and deals some good damage. Then we can dissipate the Starfall. So that I can then play a ward so I take 0 damage, I think. I could have maybe dealt some more damage, and maybe that was wiser. God, you're just dealing and dealing and dealing. Oh, it's only Persist things that really help block. I see. We did draw another Dissipate, which is still nice. Do we have lethal? We do not. Sad day. You can't remove hostile sigils with that, which is too bad. I need to block, right? Okay, fully blocked again. Did that thing go away yet? Or is it still spreading? Oh my god. I got Light Scatter and it deals 16 because of the... Oh, maybe I did have lethal then. I don't know. Add 3 copies of Gravel to your hand. They inherit the sigil's focus, if any. Gravel, deal 2 damage and exhaust this card. Deal 7 damage if the sigil has focus. Deal 7 additional damage. Or Fortify again. Fortify is quite nice with the card draw. I like it, actually. 4 shield to the rune's region. I think I like that. What do we got now? Add a shield rune to one of your cards. Ooh. Or heal. Nah, definitely add a shield rune. Starfall has a very high play rate here. You could put it on something interesting like Enervate or Moderation. Moderation sounds kind of nice. I mean, that's always going to get played right. Warning, rune effects will only occur when the sigil is first placed, not every turn. Oh, never mind. So not that card then. Or maybe you still could do that card, but I guess not. I guess I won't, I should say. Then I think it's just going to be Starfall again, huh? Is that too much on one card, maybe? Maybe I should have spread it out and put it on, like, the Dissipate or something instead, actually. Mooncaller Titan. This enemy is planning to do something to the moon. Unfortunately, kind of drew a lot of defense here. Bolt? Do I want to just play a bolt, or do I want to draw? If I draw, I have very little space to work with anyway, though. So I guess you just play a bolt. Not a great turn 1, though. Moon of Ire, Moon of Wrath. The hell? Hostile, Eternal. On board, the boss takes 25% less damage from direct attacks. Turn 1, or turn start, apply 1 stack of strength to the boss. 16 damage? Good golly. So I guess I want to kill these? Turn start, apply 3 stacks of strength to the boss. So I'd love to kill you. Excuse me. Because you are tougher, but you have far less health also. Huh, interesting. With the most remaining health, okay. So I want to make sure this gets played. I guess I'm going to work on you first. Since you're going to buff the boss the most. You're gonna debuff the boss. What can you do, though? Yeah, not much else to say after that. No point in using Dissipate as far as I can tell. Taking 8 damage there. Starfall did actually help. So they don't actually do anything else besides buff the boss, I guess. This enemy is planning to place a hostile sigil on your board. Ugh. There's Enervate is still there. You don't want to remove any of these persisting things. I have no reason to block, so all I have is a couple bolts, sadly. I didn't get any card draw. And they are buffing the boss like crazy. Oh man, that sucks. As far as I can tell, it doesn't matter if I play these or not. Now you're just blocking a bunch of the board here, too. And you're attacking for 11? 15. Sorry, 15. The moon takes 4 damage at turn end, but it's ghost, so I think you can put stuff over it. Good God. I finally drew some 4-5s. 4-5s here. But I don't have good space for it, sadly. And now I can't even drop my Dissipate, right? I got too much crap on the board, kinda. Wait, it's highlighted as if I could do something with it. Oh, wait. I can. I couldn't really see that. Do I just fortify again to fully block? I draw more. Or do I play Light Scatter to deal some actual damage for once? I think you play the Light Scatter, and we take a little bit of D. Not gonna be able to fit anything else in there, right? Moon's Heart. Play. Exhaust this card. Turn start, draw a card. That's eternal, huh? Oh, I think I can play stuff here now. Moderation. Okay. Maybe I should have done the top one that had less health first, huh? Fortunately, I still couldn't block all that damage. There's Starfall. I don't need to block, so I can draw cards with this. I should have played Starfall first. Italian mistake. Alright, I just need to deal 4 more to you. I do have Dissipate. You're dead now. Exhaust this card, draw a card at turn start. Okay, and then we have this space up here. Light Scatter is back in. Please tell me it fits somewhere. Okay, good. Trying to decide where to put some of these persisting things, right? Alright. This shape is a bit awkward, admittedly. Oh, man, I kind of made that awkward, didn't I? 23 damage now. Good lord. This card has no effect, so it's just blocking. That's blocking space. It's its only purpose. Can't make use of some of this, that's for sure. So this Fortify will not block any damage, but it will help me draw if I so want. I think Dissipate works well up here. You gotta think about... Can I squeeze a ward in if I do that? Not really. Hold on, there we go. Block some more. Put that put this moderation up here. Okay, that's pretty good. More moderation. The Light Scatter does fit over here if I want. I'm still taking some damage. More moderation. There was no way to block anymore there, I believe. 16 twice now. I drew many, many cards, though. Which is nice. Do we think we'll have lethal? 10 damage twice. This will deal 20. It seems like it will not, then. But I definitely want to focus on blocking. Doesn't matter, right? Can't play that Fortify, but I have the Dissipate for that. Then I can play the Fortify. Wait, if I want to play something else first. Probably. Then we'll play the Fortify here. Moderation can go down here. We can Fortify again. That way we're fully blocking. Hell yeah. More Moderation, I guess. I'm never using these squares, so... Alright, I think we might have it. Right? Well, I mean, it's dead, right? I definitely could have done better in a few ways here. We finally got rid of something that was blocking my way here, too. Hold on, there's not like an extra phase or anything weird, right? Maybe just bonk it with a bolt then. Whoa, new card. Choose a card to permanently add to your deck. Rune, apply Force Shield to this rune's regional play. Transform this card into Staff of Omens. You can see Staff of Omens over there. Deal 5 times 4 damage. Transform this card into Cloak of Omens. So it bounces back and forth. Use this card shape and effects into those of another card for the rest of the encounter. Okay. Apply 1 stack of Growing Exposed. Then Exhaust. Clarity. Exhaust this card. The first sigil you play each turn is immediately removed from the board. I do need board space now, it feels, right? So if I remember to use this, at the start of each combat, apply 4 stacks of temporary exposed to a random enemy. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, deal 3 damage to all enemies or gain 15 max health. I have a good amount of card draw. I kind of like the sound of Flywheel. You have slain the first Astro's Titans. Slay the others and free me. Actually, I don't even know. I haven't gotten this far. That might be the end of the demo for all I know. Behold the molten crag. Okay, okay, okay. It is not the end. Very nice then. Okay. You are just doing something hostile to me. I didn't draw exceptionally well. Put this over here, right? And we just double bolt after that. Oh, God. What does all this do? Overlapping sigils, add a copy of them webbed to your hand. So you'd like to avoid it, but what can you do if you can't, right? First sigil you play each turn is immediately removed from the board. Okay. Let's do that. Now, does that count now? Let's find out. It does not. This doesn't start until next turn, I guess. Crap. I'm going to get a lot of unwebbed probably here then. Oh boy. I'm playing one unwebbed to get rid of another unwebbed, but I think it's necessary, kind of, right? I should have, yeah. There were some mistakes, to say the least. Oh, we actually healed the full, I just realized. Okay, we look better now. So that'll immediately get removed, right? Beautiful. And I can draw some cards. Do I have damage? I have no damage. Moderation. Dissipate. I can try to find some damage, though. Stop saying damage. It's not enough. 1 short. That's okay, though. Surely I'll draw 1 damage. Surely. And we did. Oh, it died from something. Who knows what. Enervate plus. Apply 2 stacks of exposed to the enemy with the most health remaining. Persists for 2. I don't know if I wanted another one of these in the deck. Taking up space, you know? I don't know. Turn start, draw 3 cards, persist for 1. That was not bad. Well, is it? Adjacent sigils temporarily become entirely shield rune. Exhaust this card. You can skip for an astral dust. Remove the other enervate, maybe? And take this one. Or just maybe don't play it. Permanently add a card to your deck from a chosen card pack. Permanently give bolster to one of your cards. Shield runes on this card reduce enemy attacks by additional X amount. Said that way. We're probably going to buff Starfall or whatever, right? The Flame Wing Scorcher. Overlapping sigils, the moon takes 2 damage. You're coming in for 7. We have our Innervate Plus. Okay. I will take 2 damage. I wonder if blocking does anything, but probably not, if I were to guess. Can I fit this Light Scatter in? I think I can, right? Hell yeah. All right, there we go. Fully blocked, didn't trigger that crap. Even got our Innervate Plus down. That's not too bad. Gain some strength. It's going to put some junk on the board, it looks. Second Innervate. Doesn't matter if we use this or not, really. Bolt. I can't play my bolt if I do that. But it's the only way, really, to not take some moon damage. I think I'm going to skip the second Innervate. I think that's just too much, right? All right. 9 damage. Exposed. Fortify, huh? It's awkward. Very awkward. I have to take some damage if I want to use this at all. Does that get rid of it after that? I drew the Starfall. It did. So that's nice, at least. Remove that now. Fortify again, just so I can draw some more cards. I think I'd rather just not take the damage and we'll wait. I think. Oh, that was an interesting placement on my part, I'll admit. There's that Innervate again. Starfall will not get played without taking some damage. I think it's safe to say that we should still play it. Correctamundo. Okay, you're down to 5. So I think we're good. Sage's Metal. Apply Force Shield to this region. Turn start. Activate the Sigil's rune effects. This Sigil's rune effects. Exhaust this card. Add a Copic Gravel to your hand at turn start. It inherits this Sigil's focus if it has any. I don't love these. Maybe Stony Vault. What does Gravel look like? It's a single thing. We do have Exposed, actually. Double Exposed, even. Shield runes are more powerful. Seems like... Oh, I can't do it to Starfall. Oh, no. And I think our only choice is to throw it on a Fortify. Kind of too bad, huh? Remove a tile or permanently remove a card. Let's remove a card. I think it's another ward here. Just don't have the space to play him so often, right? Shadow of Orama. Okay, we have Stony Vault, we have Innervate. Nothing really happening on turn 1 here. Eternal, huh? Let's draw some cards here too, shall we? It's my best method here. Clarity. Getting all the junk out here to start. I think that's actually not a terrible placement. I definitely have a lot of utility, it feels, right now. Perhaps too much utility. What is going on here? Select a card to infuse with the shape from this sigil. Eh? This card has no effect. Okay, so now I don't have to play that, right? So I basically had to choose to debuff something. Turn start, infuse a card in your hand with this shape. Turn start, spread this sigil. Okay. I think I understand. 12 damage, though, coming in. Okay. Moderation. Fortify. Innervate. I can play that ward. but it's not going to do anything, is it? Yeah, it doesn't block. Oh, no, I'm taking some hot D, to be honest. So, wait, can you manipulate this in some way? So I'll have to infuse it again, but now the shape is much better in actuality. So what happens if I do it to Starfall? No, wait, because it's probably this whole thing, so it will be awkward. Will it? Oh, that's fascinating, huh? It won't let me do it to Ward. Let's do it to the Bolt and take a look. Yeah, it is a bit awkward. More than a bit awkward. Mayhap. Yeah, I got too much junk. Right? How can I do much of anything here now? So I should try to do that, maybe? There's no way I'm fitting 2 fortifies in here, right? Now we got this. Or another fortify. I'm actually fully blocking, which is a bit of a shocker. Okay, 11 damage, and I got rid of that stupid thing, at least. I didn't draw Starfall, so let's just play this. It will immediately get removed. Light Scatter, huh? Let's play that and then remove it with Dissipate, then. But I'm not certain after that. I need to block still. But I don't have a lot of ways to do so. Taking 3, not so bad, I guess. This is a long combat. I might have had lethal, actually. That's a big downfall of mine, is not spotting lethal when I have it. Clarity again. You could have 2 of those. Oh, man. Kinda worth it? I kind of got too much crap I'm keeping on the board forever, though, right? Wait, does it even stack like we hope? Oh, I don't know. Nuri's Prophecy Plus. Deal 0 damage, increased by 2 for each card drawn this turn. This feels like a skip to me. Maybe Twin Flare. Feels like a skip to me. Where are we now? We can heal. We can do an elite. That's it. Permanently add a forbidden card. Let's try the elite. You think we got it? Easy, right? The Herald of Chaos. Apply 2 stacks of exposed to our enemy. At the beginning of the turn. Starfall. Then we shall draw. Might dissipate something here. Okay. Then we do this. Remove that. First card you play each turn. Okay, I think I will put that there, which maybe is awkward. We'll find out. So you're just buffing yourself, so that could be worse. Insanity, what does that do? This enemy has randomized the shape of your cards. Oh, no. Fortify Plus. Light Scatter. Just the shape, but not the actual... Well, actually, I don't know. I feel like it added some to some of these. You're not dealing any damage. This would still be nice to kind of just get the card draw, though. Oh, God. I guess that's still worth it. Oh, crap. I forgot about the removal. Crumbs. Just deal some damage, shall we? See what we get here. And a copy of Gravel to your hand. Should have known I'd forget that eventually. There's kind of no point in playing that. Is that going to keep happening? Speed, 16 times 2 now. It is going to keep happening indeed. Exposed. I have next to no block. Well, that's definitely less than optimal. Safe to say I need to do something like that. Oh, I may have forgotten again. When I could have just done that instead. I have no card draw for this turn. And I certainly don't have lethal. Guess I am going to play Moderation. Ow. Ow. 10 twice now. Starfall's finally back. Jesus, took you long enough, buddy. Okay, hold on. The first card you play will go away. Let's do that. Okay. We can actually block here, thank God. Starfall came back as well. And it's lethal. God, that hurt though. What the hell? Infuse all of your cards with Focus 5. Exhaust this card. Prepared. You start with it in your hand. Wow. Thunderbolt. Deal 10 damage. Infuse all of your cards that have exactly 4 tiles with Focus 2. Oh my. Turn start. Infuse a card in your hand with Focus 3. Persist. Prepared. So my first turn will often be just getting this played, huh? Astral Gem recovered. A long-lost jewel from the Crown of Creation, rippling with power. Don't know what that does. Permanently remove a card from your deck. Permanently add a forbidden card. Add a shield rune. I feel like I just want to get rid of more crap. I guess I am going to keep the second Enervate, but I'm not very happy about it. Oh, the plus is that it's smaller. I see. +1 removal. Oh, I can use the gem to remove another thing. Maybe I do want to get rid of this then. I don't know. I have 2 bolts, 2 wards left. I'm going to get rid of another ward. Permanently add a card to your deck from a chosen card pack. Contains cards from other characters. Add a shield rune. Might just prefer to add a shield rune. To something we play very, very often, right? So it's only the first time you play it. Probably the Dissipate, I'm kind of thinking, right? Or I have to choose where to put it. I guess on an edge. Okay, another combat. Night Whisperers. ×2. The enemy's planning to give me a card. Why, thank you. So we want to play this crap. Then I have an Enervate I can play. Not much I can do with it, right? Is it only the cards in hand? It says all of your cards. So I don't know what to think, honestly, there. But my first turn didn't do much. But I feel like a lot of enemies don't attack on the first turn anyway. Play, exhaust this card, Eternal. What's Infernal? You must play Infernal cards before you play other ones. Oh my god. Dude. Well, that's devastating. And you can't remove... It doesn't say it's a hostile card, actually. So I can remove it, I think. Enervate. Moderation. Light Scatter. 13 damage coming in. Now I don't know. Oops. Oh, crap. That's not in the region. Oh, no. That's bad. Ah, shit. I didn't think about that. I thought I could play that here, basically. Then remove that. That's not going to be in there. Hey, yeah. Stop. Can't do that. So there's no way of getting that in there now, basically. Can't get a ward in there. You're going to give me some more crap, too. Okay, then I'm going to have to play this, like, somewhere else. Right? Remove that now. And probably put a ward in here, sadly. Feels kind of bad, but... that fits in very awkwardly. Or maybe even nicely. Definitely want to put this in here. That's Eternal. I have, like, no space left for this guy now, I'm just realizing. If I want to block him. Oh, boy. There's the fatigue, so I have to play them. And you're attacking for 13. Don't worry, you're exposed now. I have to play these. Oh, but it did get rid of Wit. Starfall's finally here. I can squeeze that in, but only one of the runes. Oh, no. No dissipate to remove anything. I guess you have slightly less health. This does fit in somewhere, right? It's highlighted, so it must. There it is. Okay. So I'm only blocking for 4. Oh. Oh, wait, is that GG? I believe that is GG. Damn. Hard, huh? It's a cool challenge, huh? Very unique game. I liked it. I like it a lot. It's really interesting. I don't really know much about when this game's coming out. We unlocked some new cards here, too. Additional content unlocked. Quite hefty for a demo, though. Let me know what y'all think. I had a good time. I'll check it out when we get more to it, whether it's entering early access, 1.0, whatever. It says available in the full game. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what's going on. I shall see you in the next video.